Welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. Need to talk with that knight. Where is he? Oh, maybe inside.
God be with you, Henry.
Yep. Getting breakfast, probably.
I finally found out where the Forger's workshop is. Master Faithful was right. The Forgers are sticking close to the supply source. Their workshop is somewhere in the mines. The entrance is on the eastern side of the hill. I've no idea what to expect there, but I'd rather go there with some backup.
I will be glad to give it. Lead on.
Okay. Time to fight these guys. Although, I think I'll take a short sword for this razor. Put that on. I think it's one of the best short swords in the game. Though, probably not the best. I should probably get a better shield at one point or another. The one I have is good enough, I suppose, but... And it does have a relatively nice shape. There we go. Just wait for the old man.
Hey, who's that? Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
Tired of life, are you?
Raise the alarm! Watch out!
Come here, lily liver.
To arms! Get over here! Over here! Where is everyone? Quick!
I'm going to enjoy this.
What have we got here? Entertainment. Great.
Is that the best?
Hold on. Let me see. Player. How do I do half sorting? That's the thing that I'm interested in. Okay. Right, that works.
Well, that's the end of it. You made a mistake getting on the wrong side of me.
Yeah. Hold on. Get up, get up, get up.
Hey, who's there?
Jesus Christ. Who are you and what are you doing here?
I'm here at the command of the Royal Hetman, Sir Radzig Kabila.
And who's he?
That's no concern of yours.
I'm sure we could come to some sort of agreement. I have plenty of coin.
We can come to an agreement that you'll keep your mouth shut. Please, don't take this personally.
Wait!
What? Do you want to do it? Be my guest. It gives me no pleasure.
You can't kill him. I have orders to take him to Ratai.
That is unfortunate. I have orders to kill everyone involved in this business.
You can't do that.
I have no choice, as you are aware.
Put it down there.
Why do you want to kill him? He may have valuable information.
For that exact reason. My master does not wish this man to fall into the wrong hands, especially those of Radzik Kobila.
You can tell your lord the man is dead. He'll never find out.
But he will. Or do you think you can lock this man away from sight until Judgment Day?
Why not?
Do not be naive, boy. Look around you. This land swarms with rats and snakes, especially now. There is no secret that is not for sale. If I let you have him, my own head will be on a spike before the month is out.
You don't have to go back to the Rosenbergs.
How do you know about the Rosenbergs?
Master Fayfire recognized the writing on your letter of passage.
Just as I said, there is nothing safe from prying eyes in this land. And where would you suggest I go?
Into Sir Radzig's service. He needs people like you.
I serve Kobila. Out of the question. If he learned of all that I did for the Rosenbergs, he would hang me from the nearest tree. But you are right, I do not have to return to the Rosenbergs. In fact, I cannot.
Why not?
I am a knight without a crest, without allegiance. No one was meant to know whom I serve. If the Rosenbergs hear that I have been found out, they will see to it I vanish. They cannot afford to be associated with me.
Where will you go then?
Where the road takes me, as I have many times before. Farewell, Henry.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Please, please. I'm sure we can come to some sort of agreement.
You can talk all you like, but not here and not to me. Let's go. Let's go. Master Fayfire is very keen to meet you.
Good work, Henry.
Thank you, Master Fayfire. It wasn't easy, I can tell you.
I'll take some men and have a good look around there.
And what should I do?
You should get some rest and go to Rattay. In the meantime, Sir Radzig will have this wretch questioned. Maybe he'll get something useful out of him.
All right. I'll see you in Rattay then.
Alright, plenty of things to deal with right here. Quests, House of God, first and foremost. I guess I should figure that one out. And then I'll head to the Skalitz mines to deal with that other quest for Master Fayfire.
Henry, I'm glad you came. Are you serious?
Have you seen Leszek, the scaffolder?
I saw him. What do you want with him?
I want to talk to him about the head he dug up.
Really? That's interesting.
Why?
He asked me to meet him on the scaffolding tonight, so he can tell me something important. Said he wanted to confess something.
So he did have something to do with the skull. I knew it.
Maybe. But I'd wager someone made him do it. He doesn't seem the type to come up with something like that on his own. I'm planning to go and meet him. Will you come with me?
It will be safer with the two of us. I'll go.
Very well. We'll meet at night. If I'm not down at the bottom, then look for me at the top.
All right.
Weren't you supposed to infiltrate the monastery? I think that was a quest. Maybe I skipped over that because I have such high persuasion skills. You know, you can also skip past, say, Father Goodwin's quest if you just have enough persuasion skill to persuade them to give you the information from the get-go. Someone threw that stone.
Don't kill me. I'll tell you everything. Who are you? I'm just a worker here. He told me that if I take care of you, then he'll forgive my debts. I didn't want to, but he forced me to do it. Who sent you? It was the master builder's helper. Young Smola. What? He was supposed to be here as well. He isn't. He went to the mill nearby when he found out Leszek was hiding out there. Fuck. What am I supposed to do with you? You tried to kill me. I was aiming to miss. On purpose. I wanted to scare you off and then say I missed. Don't kill me, please. Fine, but I don't want to see you here again. Thank you.
Okay, go to the mill. I suppose that's yeah, this mystery needs to be solved. Is it just me or they add the noises? Or my armor is more noisy with this patch. Where is this guy? No one in here though. Where are these guys? Yeah. Where the fuck? The game tells me to. What the hell? Where are all these people? Don't see them.
Now you've got me fucking mad!
You, what do you...
Just what the hell is up here? It's buggy as hell. I have no idea what I could do. Okay. Nope, nothing I could do further. The quest bugged out. Or did. I probably should go to the quarry first and investigate the quality of that stone.
my humble...
Did you send the last delivery of stone in smaller pieces?
No. Why would we do that? We always deliver it in big blocks. It's easier for us.
Oh, that's odd. They told me they were glad you got them smaller pieces, so they had less work to dress it.
But that's not possible.
It seems the stone you sent never arrived, and they got this instead.
Unthinkable. I delivered the last shipment myself because I wanted to exchange a few words with them, and nothing happened along the way.
Then someone must have replaced them on site.
But what would the builders have out of it? To replace it, and then say we sent it?
I don't think the builders know what happened. Most likely it's someone else who has their fingers in this.
A thief?
Here's the cursed stone that caused so much damage.
It's old and weathered. But this isn't my stone.
What?
Well, this stone isn't from my quarry. See the grain? That's not from the weathering. The stone is from somewhere else.
What do you know about these rumours?
There was an accident in the monastery, and there are rumours going around that it was because of bad quality stone.
And isn't it possible one bad one might have slipped in there somehow?
No, it's slander. Maybe they start thinking this quarry's too expensive, and they found themselves a new one. Whatever's behind it, I want to know about it.
Something is certainly up here. Anyway, from Merhoyad to the south. I think the people in Merhoyad should have recovered by now. I mean, the bandit recovered, so clearly my cocktail worked.
Greetings, good...
I looked around, and the stone that fell on that man is different from the rest.
Yes, it's very poor. But we have to work with what we've got. We didn't have anything else, and we couldn't wait for more.
That's not what I meant. It's not the same kind of stone that came from Talmberg. Someone must have switched it.
But why would anyone do that?
Well, maybe he was stealing new stone and replacing it with old stuff. Or to sabotage the construction, I don't know.
But the carriage never moved. It rained a lot and we couldn't get any work done, or we'd have been up to our ankles in mud.
So, someone had to take it out without being seen?
That huge piece of rock. It would take a few strong men to shift something that size. I know you're trying to help, but someone would have noticed. It couldn't be done without anyone seeing it.
Something's off here. I'll probably return to the monastery at one point or another, so I'll stop in Merhoyad at that point. Unless I get the warfare right now, and I'll stop now then. I guess not.
I've got good news, sir.
May the Lord
The source
watch
of the
over you,
problem was inside the monastery. There was nothing more to it.
And the construction?
We'll continue. The master builder's helper was to blame for everything. With him out of the way, the work will run smoothly again.
That's good. You've accomplished your task admirably, Henry, and I should reward you for it.
Thank you, Sir Divish.
Hey! What the hell are you doing?
The Lord save you. What do you need?
How did you enjoy the race, my lady?
I had no idea you were so talented. Your sweetheart must be the happiest woman alive.
My lady, you see...
Come and see me sometime, Henry. We really need to have a proper talk.
How are you, Henry? Be a bit more careful.
What?
Okay, back to Ravna. I have enough energy. I might be needing some food soon enough, though. There are still the those mines, or the investigation I need to do there. Find the culprit stealing the silver. Pretty sure there should be some food here in Ravna. I'm not sure why exactly I'm low HP. The game is... The sound effect is triggering right there. I doubt I'll find anything to eat in Ravna. It's a burnt out village. Do I have food with me though? Yeah. I will do just fine. For a while at any rate. Okay, where to start? Well, actually I should probably start right there. Just go to Skalitz directly. Need more food. These guys shouldn't be too much of a problem. Considering everything. So just across here. Oh. Game saved.
Looks like they smashed things up nicely.
What's going on there? What have we got here? Is that all you've got? Gone weak at the knees, have you?
Fucker! God's for. Enjoy this. Orcs come crawling out.
Okay, all dead. No problems. They should sort it out. I never actually properly investigated this place fully. Come on, don't tell me that the game just bugged out. That would be bloody annoying.
What's that?
This is in surprisingly good condition.
Who's there? What the hell was that?
Okay, so they didn't smash it to pieces here. What? How is this guy alive? Run away, little bitch. Run the fuck away. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You're not gonna get that far. See, this guy was smart. He tried to run at least.
God be with you.
What are you doing here?
What's it to you?
I mean no offense, just asking.
What do you think we're doing here? Hiding and waiting until someone comes back to Skalitz.
And why don't you head off to Sasau or Talmberg?
Do you think none of us have tried it? Nobody ever came back. So here we sit and wait.
Why are you here?
Maybe because we've got nowhere else to go.
Some of your neighbours are in Rattay.
And are they doing well there?
They're getting by.
We get by here. So why go and rely on the charity of strangers?
What's happened here?
They raided the place. Haven't you heard?
But that was weeks ago.
What of it? Nobody's coming back so far, and we can't keep the place running on our own.
What's a woman doing here with all these men?
Why shouldn't I be? I'm as scared to stick my nose outside as any man.
You could all take refuge in Sasau or Rattay.
And what if something happens to us along the way? What if we run into a pack of cutthroats? What then?
But that could...
Besides, the rest of them will have to come back here eventually. The mines can't stand idle forever. We'll make do here until then.
What are you doing here?
Why are you so interested?
Sir Radzig sent me here to look around.
Radzig, eh? Well, what do you know? And you're going to take a look at the mine, or are you looking for people?
Well, Master Fayfar asked me to look the place over.
Master, my ass. A dolt, that's what he is. They leave the folk here, and no one so much as comes to check on them. But when it comes to silver, they send their men at once.
Well, he probably assumed everyone was killed, or they'd fled.
Lovely thought, that is. A few of them did die, mind, waiting for someone to turn up.
It's not that straightforward. Our people are scattered all over, some without food or shelter. And Sir Radzig is doing his best to take care of them.
But no one takes care of us. We have to take care of ourselves.
That's because no one knew about you. How could they, when you're so well hidden? It's as if you didn't want anyone to find you.
But you found us.
Because I set out to leave no stone unturned here. Otherwise, I might have missed you too. Where's your husband?
What do you want of him?
I want to ask him what's going on here.
Well, then you'd best start praying. He got killed when they stormed Skalitz.
Oh, I'm very sorry.
So am I. He was a good man. So you'll have to make do with asking me.
What's been happening here?
Apart from us losing everything, living in fear of sticking our noses outside and waiting for folk to come back again.
Yes?
Nothing.
So why didn't you say that straight away?
Why should I? You bluff your way in here and start asking questions like you own the place, and it never crosses your mind you might not be welcome.
But I'm only...
Only what?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
Well, perhaps you didn't. But nothing ever happens here. If anyone hears anything, we run and hide like rabbits. And otherwise, we just sit on our asses. God bless.
Go away.
Halt. What do you want?
I'm here by order of Sir Radzig and Master Fayfar. And who are you?
Who am I? I'm keeping guard here so no rogues get in to steal the silver.
That's very commendable. I'll take you to Master Fayfar so he can reward you.
But I can't go anywhere. Who would stand watch if I left my post?
Don't push me!
Crazy fool. You're out to kill us all.
Don't push me!
Your obsession has warped your mind.
Don't push me! No! Hey! Do you hear me? Can you hear me? Are you alive? Come on, say something!
Hey! Hey, you there! What have you done?
Me? It wasn't me. It must have been one of your lot pushed him down the shaft.
If you hadn't come sniffing around, none of this would have happened.
What's my being here got to do with it? What the fuck's been going on? Whatever it is, now you've got a murder to answer for.
Only if someone finds out.
Listen, neighbours, don't be stupid. You don't want to add another murder to the count. It could have been an accident.
You know that was no accident. Or maybe you came to blows, pushed him down, and then we had to stop you.
That's ridiculous. If you all clear off out of here, I promise nobody will be asking what happened. Why add to your troubles?
Hey! Where are you going? You're not going to abandon us, are you? Not after all the good times we've had together? Don't you remember how we took care of everyone? Hey! Come here, lily liver.
I better not go in any further. I might drown.
You're in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What are you doing here? Dying of lime, are you?
Well, I never. The pig turns up willingly for the slaughter.
What do we got here?
No one stayed behind here but you. Why didn't you run while you could?
I hardly know myself. Maybe I just wanted to let you know we weren't all villains here.
And why were you here in the first place? Why did you want to kill me?
We were holed up here. And also, we were helping Nemai mine the silver.
But that's a capital crime. And besides, it's a hell of a job. A dozen of you could hardly manage it.
Just before the raid, we hit on a vein of pure silver. That's much easier to deal with. So when the killers came through here, some folk left, and those who stayed were the ones who knew about it.
You too?
They talked me into it. Because I helped my man with the smelting. I can do it as well as he could.
Did you see what happened here? Who pushed Nemoy down the shaft?
There's no point lying about it, I suppose. I was the one who pushed him. But I didn't mean to push him all the way down. It was just that he kept shouting how if we killed you, we'd get our peace and calm back, and we'd be able to mine some more.
But what?
No one wanted to. They all wanted to leave. That's why we moved up here. People don't get on with one another for too long down there.
I can well imagine.
I don't think Nemoy ever cared much for people. Not even about the silver. It was as if all he truly cared about was doing as much harm as he could.
You probably did the right thing. But why did you agree? Don't you know you could burn at the stake for it?
What's the difference between dying of starvation or at the stake?
But if you'd gone to Rattay or Sasau...
And then what? They killed my husband, and I'd have to find another. And now I have nothing. So who'd want me? Everything we put aside is gone.
But that's no reason to do something so drastic.
Lad, you don't know how the world is. Long before anyone shows interest, I'll have a hill for a belly. And people will talk, whether the child was made in wedlock or not. But if I had a decent dowry, I might even get to pick and choose.
So what am I to do with you now?
Do you mean to make me regret I didn't flee?
I don't know. You didn't steal any silver, or did you?
None. It all ended up in one keg, because Nemoy knew some man that would buy it.
And what did he do with it? You can't hide a keg of silver under your cloak.
How should I know? But they say Nemoy had known the fellow a while. He'd most likely been stealing for some time.
And where's the keg now?
I don't know. It was buried in some heap around here, but maybe it got passed on by now. They never let me in on that side of things.
I need to bring someone who can bear witness to what happened here. I'll take you to Rattay.
You can tell them yourself. You can't really want to drag me off to a town where I might end up burned at the stake. I can see I should have run.
Well, that's the rule of law. Where would the world be without justice?
You're such a coward. That justice of yours isn't as just as you think, especially when you're poor.
With you, Henry.
Did I tell you about my wife's lace making?
No, I didn't know she did that.
She only started not long ago. Always in the evening while there's still a bit of light. She sits down and gets on with it. And she's quite deft at it by now.
I'm not surprised. Betty was always good with her hands.
You're right there.
Okay. So, I discovered that some of the miners survived. And now I need to report in. Costin here signing out.